Well, after Monday's season premiere, NBC's new show, Taken, has proven to be more than just a reboot of the hit movie trilogy.
Yeah, one new character is Special Deputy Director of National Intelligence, Christina Hart, played by Jennifer Beals. And from the looks of it, she's one tough lady. Take a look.
Brian, do you honestly expect me to believe that you are not still deeply affected by your sister's murder? And by the fact that her killer, Carlos Mejia, is still alive?
You manufactured that whole scenario.
It's called training.
You made sure the hostage resembled
Excuse me,
my sister so you could exploit.
Don't say that. It's not a weakness.
I was gonna say grief.
It's a wound. And like all wounds, it takes time to heal.
So now you just
She is
and
tough.
Jennifer joins us live. Welcome back.
I scare myself when I see my character after the pilot. And when I first saw the pilot, I was like, I'm afraid of myself.
Oh, my God. Are you
She's
walking around
really intense.
apologizing to people after this? Because she is tough.
That's how good
she's
you
really
are.
tough, but she has to be tough. You
Yeah.
know, the stakes are really, really high. You know, if you mess it up, a lot of people get hurt.
Well, this show is based on the movie trilogy Taken. Tell us about your character, Christina, and what we can expect from her this season. Are we going to see a softer side at all, Christina? No. Does she have tears?
She does have tears, and this is one of the interesting things about the character. I mean, she's in a way like a mentor character to the Brian Mills character, and she's you know, trying to help him learn some of the things that he may not know.
Okay.
You know, about strategy and about teamwork. And what's so interesting about her, and what was so interesting about playing her, was that she has to hold all this darkness. You know, she knows these things that if you and I knew them, we would be hiding under the table or would never come out of our house. And yet, she has capacity for great feeling. Like when one of her colleagues is killed, it affects her deeply. And I think that part of that is a feeling of responsibility and a connection to that person, that they're part of your team.
Complicated too, your
yes,
character.
it's very, very complicated.
Which is fun.
Which is fun.
Which
makes
she's
for a good actor.
And
Yeah,
she's
good
also
character.
a little bit ruthless. We're not going to lie about that. Which makes it fun too.
Well, we had your very handsome co-star, Clive Standen, on the other day, and he said that you are just the best kind of actor to work with.
Oh, that's sweet.
And he compared it to a tennis match.
Oh, okay.
Because you give so much on and off the camera. So how intense was this role for you?
It was very intense. It was so intense that after the pilot, I felt physically sick.
Yeah.
You know, and I had to really take care of myself. And, you know, when I realized that I was starting to hold all of this darkness inside of me, I thought, okay, I've got to approach this in a slightly different way so I don't get sick. And the fact is that Clive is an amazing scene partner. I mean, he's a beast. He worked such long hours. We worked crazy hours, and he's having to do all these stunts, and then he's having to have these long, dramatic scenes, and he completely immersed himself in this world and gave everything to it.
Yeah, he told us about doing his own stunts, but he didn't tell us about you saving a cast member on set.
Yes.
Tell us about this. Don't be modest now, Jennifer.
I think it's in next week's episode, where there's a stunt with a car. The car flips upside down, and the bottom of the car, which is then the top, goes on fire, and my directive was to get out of the car and open the car door and pull this other character out of the car. And so I said, can I just see what the flames are going to look like first? Because, you know, frankly, I was worried that my hair was going to catch on fire.
And we would all be, yes.
And so they showed me the height of the flames on the top of the car. I said, okay, fine, but there's nothing in the car. They said, no, nothing in the car. So I got out, and during the take, I got out, and I go to pull the person out of the car, and boom, where I had been sitting went up in flames.
Oh my gosh.
And so this person is getting lapped by flames, and there's flames all by their head, and I just start swearing, and I was completely adrenalized and pulled them out of the car, and they were screaming. And the crazy thing is there must have been some angel in the car, because they didn't have a single burn.
Oh my
goodness.
I don't know how that's possible.
But for it to ignite right where you were sitting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Good times.
Well,
my goodness.
Lucky that you were there for that.
She's an angel. All right, well, you can catch Jennifer in Taken, which airs Mondays at 10 p.m. on NBC, and Before I Fall, which we didn't get to talk about, which hits theaters on Friday, movie coming out.
Yes.
All right, great to have you
Really
here.
nice
Good to have you here, yeah.